The billionaire next door drives a 15-year-old Honda. The Instagram millionaire just filed for bankruptcy. Here's something nobody tells you. The people flexing their wealth online are usually the brokest, while true millionaires walk among us invisible, unnoticed, untouchable. 500 years ago, Niccolo Machiavelli decoded this secret in a forbidden manuscript that the elite have hidden from you. Today, I'm breaking the silence. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly why silence is the greatest wealth strategy ever created, and how you can use it to build an empire that no one sees coming. But here's the catch. Once you learn these 9 rules, you can never go back to living loudly. Are you ready? Section 1. The Power of Invisibility. Let me tell you a story. In 1502, Cesare Borgia, one of the most powerful men in Italy, trusted Machiavelli with a secret that changed history. He leaned in and whispered, "The moment people know your true wealth, you become their target." Machiavelli watched as nobles who displayed their riches were robbed, poisoned, and betrayed by their own families. Meanwhile, the real power players, merchants, bankers, shadow advisors, lived in modest homes, wore simple clothes, and walked the streets unnoticed. They controlled kingdoms while looking like peasants. Fast forward to today. Nothing has changed. Scroll through Instagram. You see Lamborghinis, private jets, designer clothes, luxury watches. But here's what research reveals. 78% of people who constantly display wealth online are either in massive debt or living paycheck to paycheck. They are prisoners of their own image. Meanwhile, there's a study from 2019 that found that over 60% of actual millionaires drive used cars and live in middle-class neighborhoods. They are invisible, untouchable, free. Why? Because the moment you announce your success, 3 things happen immediately. First, jealousy arrives. Friends become competitors. Family members start comparing themselves to you. The energy around you turns toxic. Second, the borrowers emerge. Suddenly everyone has an emergency, a business idea, a desperate need. Your phone becomes a customer service line for people who think your money is their money. Third, you become a target. Scammers study you. Criminals track you. Even governments pay more attention to your taxes. Machiavelli called this the principle of silent power. The less people know about your wealth, the more freely you can build it. The more you hide your success, the safer your assets become. This is rule number 1. Master the art of invisibility. Live below your means. Drive an average car. Wear normal clothes. Let people underestimate you. While they are busy posting their fake lifestyles for validation, you are quietly building an empire they'll never see until it's too big to touch. Remember, the lion that roars the loudest is often compensating for weakness. The silent predator? That's the one who eats first. Section 2. Money must work, not sleep. Now, here's where most people fail. They think saving money is enough. It's not. Let me paint you a picture. Imagine you save $10,000 and hide it under your mattress. You feel safe, right? Wrong. That money is dying. Every single day. Inflation in most countries runs between 3 to 7% annually. That means your $10,000 loses $300 to $700 of value every year just sitting there. In 10 years, you haven't saved money. You've lost purchasing power. Machiavelli understood this principle in the 16th century. He advised, idle gold is dead gold. Gold in motion multiplies. Here's a true story that proves this. In 1995, 2 friends each inherited $50,000. Friend A put his money in a savings account earning 2% interest. Friend B followed what I'm about to teach you. By 2020, Friend A had $82,000. Friend B, over $380,000. Same starting point. Completely different mindset. This is rule number 2. Make your money reproduce. Here's the framework that changed everything. The 20-60-20 rule. Take your monthly income. Any income. Whether it's $1,000 or $10,000, this rule works. 20% goes into savings. This is your emergency fund, your safety net. Don't touch it unless the house is burning down. 60% is for living. Rent, food, bills, necessary expenses. This is where you operate your life from. 20% is for investing. This is the money that will make you rich. This is the money that works while you sleep. But here's the key. You must invest intelligently. Systematic investment plans, SIPs, are perfect for beginners. You automatically invest a fixed amount every month into mutual funds or index funds. The market goes up and down, but over 10 to 20 years, the average return is 10 to 12% annually. Let's do the math. If you invest just $200 every month at 10% annual return, in 20 years you'll have $152,000. If you wait 5 years to start, you'll only have $89,000. Time is your greatest asset. Public provident fund, bonds, real estate, dividend stocks, these are tools the wealthy use silently. But here's what Machiavelli would tell you: never put all your gold in one vault. Diversify. Spread your investments across different assets. If one fails, the others protect you. The secret is this: while everyone else is spending 100% of their income to look rich, you are spending 60% to live and investing 20% to become rich. In 5 years, they'll still be looking rich. You'll actually be rich. And nobody will know. That's the power of silent wealth compounding in the shadows. Section 3. Disappear from the digital spotlight. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you saw Warren Buffett post a picture of his breakfast? When did Bill Gates share a reel about his new watch? Never. Because they understand something crucial. Rule number 3. Digital silence is golden. Machiavelli wrote, "The wise man speaks only when he has something to gain. The fool speaks to feel important." Social media has created a disease, the need for constant validation. People post their wins, their purchases, their vacations, not because they are happy, but because they need strangers to confirm their worth. But here's the dark truth: every post is intelligence you are giving away for free. Think about it. When you post about your new business, you are alerting competitors. When you share your investment wins, you are inviting scammers. When you display your lifestyle, you are creating a highlight reel for criminals, jealous relatives, and tax authorities. There's a famous case from 2018. A crypto trader in Miami constantly posted about his Bitcoin wealth on Instagram. Photos of cash, luxury cars, expensive watches. Within 6 months, he was robbed at gunpoint in his home. The robbers had studied his social media for months. They knew exactly when he was home, what he owned, and where he kept it. He lost everything because he couldn't stay quiet. Now, I'm not saying never use social media. If your income depends on it, if you are a content creator, influencer, or building a personal brand, then it's a tool. But if your wealth comes from business, investments, or a career, your social media should be silent or strategic. Post about your journey, your lessons, your value, but never your bank account. The richest people I know personally have fewer than 200 followers. They post maybe once a month. Their profiles are boring. And that's exactly the point. While others are busy performing wealth, they are actually building it. Machiavelli said it best: everyone sees what you appear to be, few experience what you really are. Stay hidden. Stay focused. Stay wealthy. Section 4. Never depend on a single income stream. Here's a brutal reality check. If you have only one source of income, you are one bad day away from financial disaster. One company decision, one economic recession, one industry disruption, and everything you've built collapses. Machiavelli studied the fall of kingdoms. You know what he found? Every empire that fell had one thing in common: they relied on a single source of power. One ally, one trade route, one strategy. The moment that source was cut off, everything crumbled. This is rule number 4. Build multiple rivers of income. Let me share a modern example. In 2020, millions of people lost their jobs overnight. The pandemic destroyed entire industries. But there was a group of people who not only survived, they thrived. These were people who had diversified. They had a primary job or business, a side hustle or freelance work, investment income from stocks or real estate, passive income from digital products or royalties. When one stream dried up, the others kept flowing. Think of income like legs on a table. A table with one leg falls instantly. A table with 4 legs? You can lose one and still stand. Here's how to build this. Stream 1, your primary income. Your job or main business. This is your foundation. Stream 2, a side business or skill. This could be freelancing, consulting, or a small business you run on weekends. Something that uses skills you already have. Stream 3, investment income. Money making money. Stocks, real estate, mutual funds, assets that generate returns without your active involvement. Stream 4, passive income. This is the dream. Digital products, online courses, rental income, royalties, money that flows in while you sleep. You don't need to build all four at once. Start with one additional stream. Master it. Then add another. I know someone who started with just a full-time job. Then he began freelancing graphic design on weekends. With that extra income, he invested in dividend stocks. After 5 years, he bought a rental property. Now he has 4 income streams. If he loses his job tomorrow, he's still financially stable. Machiavelli advised princes to never trust a single ally. I'm advising you to never trust a single paycheck. Diversify or die. It's that simple. Section 5. Protect your wealth with legal structures. Here's something they don't teach in school. Building wealth is only half the battle. Protecting it is the other half. Imagine spending 20 years building $1 million business, only to lose everything in a lawsuit you never saw coming. It happens every single day. Rule number 5. Build legal fortresses around your wealth. Machiavelli spent his life advising rulers on defense strategies. He knew that a kingdom without walls was a kingdom waiting to be conquered. Your wealth needs walls too. Here's what the wealthy do that the average person doesn't. They separate personal and business assets. If you're running any kind of business, even a side hustle, you need to register it properly. Create an LLC or a private limited company. Why? Because if someone sues your business, they can only touch business assets, not your personal savings, home, or car. I've seen people lose their family homes because they ran a business under their personal name and got sued. One legal mistake. Everything gone. They use trusts and legal entities strategically. The ultra-wealthy don't own anything directly. Their assets are held in trusts, corporations, or foundations. This isn't about hiding money, it's about legal protection and smart tax planning. They have insurance, lots of it. Liability insurance, professional indemnity insurance, property insurance. It seems expensive until you need it. One incident without insurance can bankrupt you. One incident with insurance, you are protected. They hire professionals. The best investment you can make is hiring a good accountant and lawyer. Not when you are in trouble, before you are in trouble. They'll structure your business correctly, ensure you are compliant with tax laws, and protect you from legal landmines. Here's the truth. The government and legal system are complex mazes designed to trap the uneducated. But they also have legitimate pathways that protect those who know how to use them. Machiavelli wrote, "The first method for estimating the intelligence of a ruler is to look at the men he has around him." Surround yourself with smart advisors. Protect what you build. Because wealth without protection is just wealth waiting to be taken. Section 6. Develop rare and valuable skills. Let me tell you about 2 workers in the same factory. Worker A shows up, does his job, goes home. He's been doing the same task for 15 years. He's comfortable. He's replaceable. Worker B also shows up and does his job. But every evening, he spends 2 hours learning. Coding. Digital marketing. Data analysis. Skills the market desperately needs but few people have. 5 years later, the factory automates. Worker A is laid off with thousands of others, competing for the same low-paying jobs. Worker B? He gets hired by a tech company at triple his old salary. Why? Because he made himself rare. This is rule number 6. Become irreplaceable through rare skills. Machiavelli understood that advisors with unique knowledge were never executed, even when kingdoms fell. Kings needed them. They were valuable. You must become valuable. Here's the framework, the skill stack. You don't need to be the best in the world at one thing. You need to be excellent at a combination of things that few people have. For example, being good at writing plus understanding psychology plus knowing digital marketing is equal to extremely valuable copywriter. Being decent at coding plus understanding finance plus having sales skills is equal to fintech entrepreneur worth millions. Knowing graphic design plus understanding branding plus having video editing skills is equal to in-demand creative director. The magic happens at the intersection. Here's what you do. Identify the skills that are valuable in your industry or the industry you want to enter. Look at job postings paying 6 figures. What skills do they require? That's your roadmap. Commit to learning for 1 to 2 hours daily. Not passively watching videos. Active learning. Taking courses. Building projects. Practicing. Every 6 to 12 months, add a complementary skill. Stack them. Layer them. Make yourself increasingly unique. The beautiful thing about skill development? Nobody can take it from you. They can take your money, your business, your job, but they can't take what's in your head. Machiavelli advised, the wise man does at once what the fool does finally. Start learning today. In 5 years, you'll either be 5 years older with the same skills, or 5 years older with skills that make you wealthy. Choose wisely. Section 7. Choose your circle like your life depends on it. There's an old saying, show me your friends, and I'll show you your future. Machiavelli was obsessed with this principle. He studied why some leaders succeeded while others failed. His conclusion? It almost always came down to the people surrounding them. Rule number 7. Your circle determines your wealth. Here's a harsh truth I learned the hard way. Some people in your life are anchors. They're not bad people, they're just sinking, and they'll pull you down with them if you let them. Jim Rohn said you're the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Look at your 5 closest friends right now. Average their income, their ambitions, their habits. That average? That's your trajectory. Uncomfortable? Good. It should be. Let me break this down. Type 1. Energy vampires. These are people who constantly complain, gossip, and criticize anyone doing better than them. They'll tell you your business idea won't work. They'll mock your investments. They'll celebrate your failures more than your wins. Cut them out. I don't care if you've known them since childhood. They are poison. Type 2. The comfortable. These people are happy where they are. They have no ambition to grow. They'll invite you to waste time, distract you from your goals, and subtly discourage your progress because your growth makes them uncomfortable. Love them from a distance. Type 3. The climbers. These are people on a mission. They are building businesses, investing, learning, growing. They challenge you. They share opportunities. They celebrate your wins because they are winning too. These are your people. Find them. Join mastermind groups. Attend industry events. Engage in online communities where ambitious people gather. Machiavelli wrote, the lion cannot protect himself from traps, and the fox cannot defend himself from wolves. One must therefore be a fox to recognize traps, and a lion to frighten wolves. Be selective like a fox. Be loyal like a lion. But choose who deserves that loyalty. Your network isn't just your net worth, it's your future. Invest in relationships with people who make you better, not bitter. Section 8. Control yourself before controlling money. Here's the uncomfortable truth nobody wants to hear. You are probably your own worst enemy. Not the economy. Not your boss. Not bad luck. You. Rule number 8. Master self-discipline or money will master you. Machiavelli's entire philosophy centered on one concept. Self-mastery is the foundation of all power. A prince who couldn't control his emotions, appetites, and impulses would lose his kingdom no matter how much wealth he had. The same applies to you. You can make $1 million, but if you lack self-control, you'll spend $1,000,001. There are countless stories of lottery winners, athletes, and entertainers who made fortunes and died broke. Why? No self-discipline. Here's what self-mastery looks like in wealth building. Delayed gratification. This is the single most powerful predictor of financial success. The ability to say, not now, but later, separates the wealthy from the broke. That new phone can wait. That luxury vacation can wait. That expensive car can wait. Every time you delay, you're investing in your future self. Emotional control. The market crashes. You panic and sell everything at a loss. The market booms. You get greedy and invest everything at the peak. Both are emotional decisions. Both lose money. Wealth is built by people who can stay calm when everyone else is panicking. Habit formation. Rich people aren't rich because of one big decision. They are rich because of thousands of small, consistent decisions over years. Investing every month. Learning every day. Saying no to instant gratification. These habits compound. Continuous learning. The moment you think you know everything is the moment you start losing. The market changes. Technology evolves. Opportunities shift. Commit to reading, listening, studying, constantly. Wealthy people read an average of 52 books per year. How many did you read last year? Machiavelli said, whosoever desires constant success must change his conduct with the times. Control your impulses. Master your emotions. Build disciplined habits. Because the greatest wealth you'll ever build isn't in your bank account, it's in your character. Section 9. Stay humble, stay hungry, stay hidden. We've covered 8 rules. But there's one more. the most important of all. Rule number 9. The moment you think you've made it, you've already lost. Machiavelli watched countless leaders fall. You know what destroyed most of them? Not external enemies. Hubris, pride, arrogance. They achieved some success and started believing they were invincible. They stopped being careful. They started showing off. They got comfortable. And that's when they fell. Here's your final lesson. Stay humble, stay hungry, stay hidden. Stay humble. No matter how much you achieve, remember you are one bad decision away from losing it all. Markets crash. Businesses fail. Luck runs out. Stay grounded. Stay hungry. Never stop growing. Never stop learning. Never stop building. The moment you are satisfied is the moment you start declining. Stay hidden. This is where we started, and this is where we end. Keep your wealth silent. Let people underestimate you. Move in the shadows while others perform in the spotlight. There's a billionaire who still clips coupons. There's a tech CEO who drives a 20-year-old car. There's a real estate mogul whose neighbors think he's a retired school teacher. They understand something profound. True wealth isn't about showing people what you have. It's about having the freedom to live life on your terms without anyone knowing or caring about your bank account. Machiavelli's final wisdom: it is better to be feared than loved, if you cannot be both. But it is best of all to be neither, to be so invisible that people don't know to fear or love you until your power is undeniable. So here they are, Machiavelli's 9 secret rules for silent wealth. Master the art of invisibility. Make your money reproduce. Digital silence is golden. Build multiple rivers of income. Build legal fortresses around your wealth. Become irreplaceable through rare skills. Your circle determines your wealth. Master self-discipline. Stay humble, hungry, and hidden. These aren't just rules. They're a complete operating system for building wealth that lasts, wealth that's protected, wealth that nobody sees coming. But here's the thing: knowledge without action is just entertainment. You can watch this video, nod along, and go back to your old life. Or you can choose differently. Here's your challenge: pick one rule from this video. Just one. Implement it this week. Maybe it's deleting that post about your new purchase. Maybe it's opening an investment account. Maybe it's spending an hour learning a new skill. One rule, 1 week. Then come back and pick another. If this video opened your eyes to the power of silent wealth, hit that subscribe button. Share this with one person who needs to hear it, but choose wisely. Not everyone deserves these secrets. The wealthy don't announce themselves. They just quietly win. Now go, disappear, build, and let your results speak when nobody's listening. Silent wealth is the only wealth worth having.